I've been driving this car for 5 months and now I'm going to be telling you the truth. So as you guys know, I picked this car up brand new from Bury BMW about 5 months ago. I've now done 5,000 miles in the car and I've actually made a lot of changes. Let's go through the changes now. So with all new BMWs, as you know, they come with a massive arch gap. So the first job on the list was to get the springs and spacers done. And as you can see, we've got a nice smaller gap now and the overall front fitment looks a lot better. The kit we fitted was the AUTOID stance kit, which comes with the I-back lowering springs and the Bmws spacers. I just want to show you something else under the bonnet. So this is the brand new eVenturi intake that has just been fitted. This is the first one as we've done the development with eVenturi on it, and it's even got their nice little 10-year plaque on it. So an eVenturi intake has got quite a few qualities. One, it looks absolutely beautiful in the engine bay. There is nothing else like this on the market that really does come with like a really advanced sort of design. It just goes really nicely in the engine bay. Now with this, you do get small horsepower gains. We are waiting for the actual horsepower gains from eVenturi because they've not been able to do the dyno yet. And if you haven't seen these before, they make a really nice swooshing sound as you drive around. So on the interior, I've done a few little mods. I've got the IPPS screen protector on the screen here, and I've also got the nice genuine BMW armrest. It's got the nice BMW patterning that matches the rest of the car. I've also popped on the genuine BMW M135i badge and then just took off the I just because I hate the new badges that they made. These look a lot better. I've also popped on the Miltech exhaust system. This is just the OPF back system with the Cerakote black tips that really do look a lot better. They seem to fill up the gap a lot nicer. I'm going to show you a couple sound clips of that next too. I've also fitted the genuine M Performance kit. So that comes with a 3-piece front splitter, as we've modelled it nicely here, and then also the long side skirts. And I can't forget about the little eyebrow canards. To finish it off, my favourite mod. Now towards the end of this video, we've got something even more exciting coming. We've got the new AUTOID prototype wheels that we're creating. Now you will see a bit more information over these in the coming months. We're just going to give you a little taste of what's to come. So now we're going to go through the things that I love and hate about this F70 M135. I'm going to do a little bit nasty and start with the things I don't like. Now I feel a little bit bad starting with this one because all new cars unfortunately do come with the GPF filters, but the sound of this car unfortunately is just not great. Now even after we've changed the exhaust and you've got the artificial sound in the speakers, the overall sound of the car and the general enjoyment when you're driving it is a little bit on the bad side. So that would be my first dislike. I'm not too sure on the sound. Now I shouldn't say this, but if you wanted to break the law, you can do something a lot better with the sound. My next dislike is the front of the car. Now when this car first came out, I absolutely hated it. Now I've gone a little bit better, but I still can't get used to it. For me, it's just the front angle. I'm just going to move out the way and just show you the front angle of the car. From this angle though, I actually do quite like it. It looks like quite a nice little, you know, all-round car, but just the front, it's just, when you look at it that way, it's just not doing it for me. But as you know, we are AUTOID and we are going to fix this. Another thing that took me a while to get used to is that this iDrive system is touchscreen only. Obviously, older BMWs, you do have the manual controls where you can actually use the screen without having to touch it. Now, when you're driving, it can come a little frustrating, but it's not too much of an issue, just something that I wish that they did actually have in the new systems. This does look really clean though, this volume controller. When the press release of this car first came out, there were some images of the grille having an illuminated light bar all the way around it. Now, this is one of the main reasons that I wanted the car. Well, however, when I picked it up, this actually wasn't on it. I have now found out that all cars from April 2025 will be having this bar around the outside of the grille. So BMW, you messed me up there. Now, the main one that I wanted to leave to the end because it is the biggest elephant in the room with this car is that this car retails at around £40,000. With my options, it was 43,000 at the end. Now, for a 1 Series and for a new car, it doesn't feel like that should be the right price. You should be looking at something around 35 grand. That would be my biggest hate with this car, is just how expensive it actually is for what you get. It obviously does have all the new tech like the My BMW app where it opens without you and you can acclimatise and all that sort of stuff. You are paying for the luxuries, but as an overall package, I just don't think it's all there. Now I'm gonna go through stuff that I do actually like about the car. Just before I get into that, I must say, I do actually enjoy the whole car. This isn't a biased opinion either, like using it every day for 5 months, you've got all the modern tech, obviously the comfiness of the interior and stuff like that. Overall, it is actually a really, really good car.
So overall, Sam, how would you rate this car out of 10?
Out of 10, I'd give it a 8.1.
What sort of miles to the gallon does it normally get?
You're probably looking, I average at around maybe 35 to 40.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Now the first thing I really do like is the M Performance seats. Obviously they've got the whole overall package of the M logo, the M there, got the blue stitching, but mostly with driving this car, they're actually really, really comfortable, and when you are booting it every now and then, they do keep you nice and snug, and they look really, really cool too. Now prior to picking this car up, I did look at some F40 1 Series M135i's, and I must say the handling and steering on this car is a lot better. BMW have changed the weight distribution, so they've given a little bit of an upgrade to the X-Drive system, and I actually have felt it when going for a little hoon around the lanes. When I first picked up this car, I really liked the special touches that BMW done, and I still must say that this is one of my favourite features. They've got the nice one logo here. This is also an added option, but we've also painted the end of the roof spoiler, which looks really, really cool. And there's just some nice little details, like I said, on the seats. And all around the car there's some nice little details that you probably wouldn't get on maybe an F40 or an F20. Obviously on this car you do also get the new iDrive system, which comes with a really nice long curved screen. It just looks really, really clean. Like for this car, to again, I say it a lot, but for a 1 Series, like you do feel like you're stepping into like a brand new 5 Series or something. So it really is nice, and you've obviously got all the modern tech with that, the digital dash, where you can change how the gator looks, how the speedo looks, sorry. Obviously got your Apple CarPlay standard. It's just a really nice, comfortable cockpit to sit and drive every day in. The sound system is mad on this car! Now when I first drove this car, I did nearly go through the windscreen because the brakes on this car are absolutely mad. Again, for a 1 Series M135, it's unbelievable how good they are. And if you are in the market for any parts for your F70 M135 or any other BMW, then head to www.autoid.co and use code YouTube5 at checkout for a discount, and subscribe. So now, just taking the car out for a quick spin, just to kind of give you guys my overall thoughts on driving the car, and kind of what I do and don't like. One of the first initial things, which isn't to do much with the driving, but is quite cool on new BMWs, is the heads-up display. Especially when you're in manual mode, it gives you like a really cool like race like animation that basically looks like you're changing gear on like an F1 car. It looks really, really cool, and it is a nice feature that BMW added. I think most cars probably have it now, but yeah, it just looks really good. Overall, when driving the car, like off the line, again, like it feels quite quick, where it's an X-Drive car. It actually feels quite quick off the line. Again, like for the use of the car for myself personally, it works because I'm not out here like street racing. I am using it as an everyday car, and when I need to jump out quickly at a roundabout and put a foot down, the power is there to do that. It's like there, you've got coming out of the roundabout there, it's really, really quick. Fast forward a few days, I've now got something really, really exciting to show you. We are in the process of developing our own wheels, the AUTOID X2 forged wheels for the new F70 M135 and other models. I'll let you guys take a look now. they are, the prototype AUTOID wheel. Now we don't actually have a name for these yet because they are still in development, but they're a 5-spoke flow-formed wheel. They will probably come in 2 to 3 finishes. Again, we haven't fully decided on that yet. Do let us know what you think in the comments though, because we are very open to feedback and want to hear what you guys think. Obviously, when we actually reveal the wheels, we will have a proper centre cap, but we're going to wait until we reveal that until the actual wheels come out. So I guess you obviously want to get my final verdict. Overall, I love the car. It works perfectly for me as a daily. I love all the tech. I love the actual design of the car. I do think it's a little bit overpriced, but with that you are getting all the modern technology in. To be honest, with inflation, all cars are really expensive now anyway. So I think overall, I do love it. I just think it may be on the little bit expensive side for what it is. Thanks for watching the video, guys. As you know, we've obviously got a lot of stuff in development for this car, so we'll be doing a lot more content as the months come on.